Hey, this is Joe from Citrus County Porch Life bringing you the word of the day for December 28th, 2024. And the word for today is suit up and show up. In AA, we aim not only for sobriety, we try again to become citizens of the world we rejected and of the world that once rejected us. This is the ultimate demonstration towards which the 12-step work is a first but not the final step. And that is taking from the great book as Bill sees it, page 21, commentaries by Bill, who is one of the founders of AA. And here's the commentary. The old line says, suit up and show up. The action is so important that I like to think of it as my motto. I can choose each day to suit up and show up or not. Showing up at meetings starts me towards feeling a part of that meeting, for then I can do what I say I'll do at meetings. I have a problem with turning pages, the neuropathy in my hand. And I can share my experience. That's what credibility, honesty, and courtesy are. Suiting up and showing up are the concrete actions I take in my ongoing return to normal living. This particular reading relates so much to me. Towards the end of my drinking, I'd say like from 1987 through 91, when I finally put down the drink, I isolated. I isolated very much. Uh, I isolated for fear of having a jackpot. One particular, I'm not speaking ill of anyone, but a girl came to our meeting. She was so friendly. She was very nice. She had a hard time getting the program. I wasn't a sponsor. I didn't know her that well, but she usually came in late, and there was always a seat next to me. And she sat there, and we talked on and off. And she was really trying to become sober and lead a better life. She had a family. And then one night, she went out and drank, and she killed 3 people in a car. And in that second, their lives ended, and hers changed forever. I mean, she is responsible for taking the lives of 3 beautiful human beings. And it was right in my hometown of Providence. And it shook me to the core. It really affected me. I mean, deeply, deeply, deeply affected me. And I immediately stopped and kept to myself. Started drinking at home. I didn't go out. I just went out to work. And yeah, it was wait 1 minute. It was a very powerful example to me of how things can change and how a person can absolutely wreak havoc in someone else's life and in their own. So I would get home from work, maybe stop at a liquor store on the way because I always work third shift and some were open early in the morning. And I'd drink and then either pass out or go to bed and get up and go to work. And that's pretty much what I did. and I did avoid any jackpots at that end of my drinking. I didn't drink and drive much even before that because it was in the central city, so I could always get a ride somewhere if I was really drunk. Everything was close. That's one thing that I liked about the city here in Florida. It takes me 7 miles just to go to a grocery store. And so when I finally went to a meeting after, 4 or 5 years of isolating and such, I started reconnecting with the world. And it was a great feeling. And as I said, my first meeting, I never drank after that. So I wasn't afraid of being stopped. I was like a little kid and, really enjoying things again after a long, long time of being on detention or whatever you call it. And so this really, really relates to me how I perceived my uh, sobriety and my going to meetings as reconnecting with people. And it was so nice. It was so nice to sit down, have a cup of coffee, and talk to someone and not have them scolding you for what you did. Please hold on. And that's how I perceived that whole period there. So I wish you all a very safe and sober December 28th. And I hope to see you tomorrow. If you like, subscribe, hit like and subscribe. Uh, there are tools only for people that reach a certain level. I'm not talking about money. I don't care if I make any money. This isn't costing me any money. I'm on my Kindle 8 HD, and I put a terabyte card in it so I can hold quite a few movies, but I back them up anyway uh, to another medium. So I have all these videos that I've done, but there's certain tools you can have. Like I can put a beginning so you immediately recognize it and put a trailer on. And that's available when you reach a certain level of viewership. And I haven't reached that level. And if I don't, it's okay. These are fine. People haven't complained to me. The only thing people complain about is the noise that's out on the street. And so I try to pick the best time of the day to do these and minimize background noise. And I'd like to go to, I have the money. I like to go to the store and get a microphone for this, but I don't know that much about them. So I'd have to have someone knowledgeable because I don't want to buy something and find out it was no good and, then have to go buy something else again. So as I said, have a safe and sober 28th and see you tomorrow.